Welcome, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us. I see a few familiar faces that I saw. I was just up here with the session about an hour ago, so welcome back. Another great session. And I said congratulations then, but I want to say it again just in case there's people in the audience who haven't heard it yet today. Congratulations on your acceptance. As I mentioned before, I've worked here for about 12 years. My name is Erin Bernard. I'm the interim director of first year admissions. And every year it does get harder and harder to get into UMass Amherst. We get really amazing students apply to UMass. It really makes me feel like I didn't do enough in high school. But our students are passionate, and the applications that we get are really incredible. So you should be proud of yourselves for being able to sit here today. And the people that are here probably helped you get there, so they should be proud as well. And I hope that you guys have a really great day exploring and trying to figure out if this is a place that you want to be for the next 4 years. We really hope that you take the time to enjoy some of this exploring after the acceptances come, to really get a feel and get excited about a place and feel comfortable with your decision. So without further ado, Patricia is going to talk to you a little bit about our new student orientation and transitions.
Thank you, Erin. Good morning. I'm with the new student orientation. I'm always excited. So again, my name is Patricia Ross. I serve as the interim dean of students, and within my portfolio is the new student orientation transition program, but also the family programs. So all the exciting things. They're very excited. I usually joke with them, that's not my cup of tea, but I get excited with them. But I'm here to talk a little bit about if and when you choose to join us at UMass as a student, what you can expect for that transition. How do we support students in transition from all of the emails that you get to really like what do you need to do to make sure that you are on track to join us in this successful transition to UMass. Well, the first thing is congratulations. I have a high school senior, so for the parents, I understand. Of the, am I doing this, am I doing that, am I not doing this, am I doing this? And you lose track of what they're doing. But congratulations on being accepted to UMass as an alum. It's an incredible place. As a staff member, it is my pride and joy to see students. As Erin says, sometimes I'm like, did I do enough in high school? And then when I talk to my seniors, I'm like, did I even go to college? They have it's an amazing place, it's a private place. It's a place with support because we know college can also have the downsides. And I have a team to support students in getting their experience. So the new student experience, we have it coded. There's 4 different experiences that we talk about. One is next to the U, ready for the U, guide to the U, welcome to the U, and I'm saying it in the right direction. But we'll talk a little bit about each so that you can understand how we support you, a student, and family, how we support the students in making that transition to make sure that they're meeting all the deadlines, so you don't have to be trying to figure out if their deadline that they're missing. So we'll start with next for the U. Next for the U is newsletters that you receive. So students, when you say yes to UMass, start checking your UMass email. Get that in the habit because that is the way the university communicates with you for the next 4 years, 5 years, however long it takes you to get there. Next for the U is a newsletter. We do it 18 weeks and 63 days. 1863, the year UMass was founded. And it really each week is focused on one specific thing. Instead of sending you this email that's paragraphs and lines long, and you have to figure out which one is which, it's really like week by week saying, this week you should focus on this. So it helps you transition little by little. And it includes helpful tips, discussing about introduction to members of the campus community, and just getting you little by little more informed about what it means to be a student here. Next thing is a guide to the U. This is an online module that students have to complete. It is required for you to be able to move forward in the process. And Guide to the U is a self-paced online module. So we don't believe in sitting in a room and talking to people for weeks on end. We have to talk about all of our programs and services, it will be weeks on end. Guide to the U is self-paced, introduce you as students to areas of the university, but families can also take it as a guest. You can take it to understand like what are their understanding in that process. It's available to you from the time you say, I do. We open in May 1st, by the time you say I do, to 4 years. So while you're in experience, like, I remember seeing that in Guide to the U, I can go back and look at it. So that is what it's designed for. So it gets updated twice a year to make sure the information is the most up to date. So I think that whatever information I have my first year is the same as the second and the third year. The next one, which is our most exciting one, is where we get to have a lot of fun with students. It's Ready for the U. Ready for the U is what other schools will call the orientation programs. We have a summer orientation program, and that is where we are not only talking about the information about the campus, we also give you an opportunity to build a connection with one another. UMass can get big sometimes. As a team, it gets very small very quick, because sometimes how many two of you know each other? It's very small. So the orientation is that process to help you start building a connection with the university, start getting to know each other. We have a lot of students who meet their roommates by attending orientation. And then there a lot of small group discussion, a lot of connection, a lot of fun, karaoke, you name it. Families, you're also welcome to join us. We encourage families to join us in our orientation program as well. There's track that you do with the student, and there's track that you will do. There's things that unfortunately, only you care about, but we also want to make sure that you care about that. So Ready for the U, we have 3 different modalities. We know students have different ways of learning. So our most popular is our 2-day overnight on campus. And then we have a one day on campus and 1 day online. Students get to choose which one. We don't mandate any. You just have to do it. But you choose how you want to do it. Some students want to be here for 2 days. Some students like, I'm just coming for a day. Some students want to do an online program. All the programs are built with the same intentions of building the connection. Even the online programs, we also build small group connection online. One of the things that before you can register for Ready for the U, you have to complete Guide to the U. This is how we build it so that you don't forget what you need to do. It's by sequencing things that you have to do to be able to move on to that experience. Ready for the U will take place between June 11th and July 31st. We will have about 23 sessions. So by the end of the summer, I am happy of seeing a lot of students. And through the year, they seem like, I met you. I was like, I'm sure you did. We have to introduce ourselves again. But it's an exciting time. We do a lot of it here. We have a group of students who welcome us, so hope to see you in the summer. If you see me, let me know that we talked before. Then we have advising and course registration. So the new student orientation program combines all of the university into one program. So you don't have to feel like you do orientation here, academic advising here, it's one program. To be able to register for all of the advising happens online, because you're an advisor. But to be able to do that, you have to complete your placement assessments, you have to complete the guide for you have to have registered for Ready for the U. And then you are contacted by the advising center of your college to schedule your appointment. That is, we want you to make sure, the guide for you will talk a little bit about what advising looks like. How does course selection work? How does our system that we use, Inspire, works? So there's a little, it's built in to help you get to the end. Welcome to the U. This is where we get really, really, really excited for the students who are coming. So this is experience that happened from moving day all the way to the first couple weeks. It goes all the way to the first week of school. We try to immerse all of the experience that's happening on campus. But the intensive one is like that week, the day we move in to the first day of classes. There is convocation, there's a lot of carnivals, families, we have a lot of events when we participate in move-in. You may wonder, like, how does move-in happen here? It is a magical process. To think about moving 14,000 plus students to the residence halls. It is an exciting time, there's a lot of help for students and staff to really just move in. I used to work in residence life many moons ago, and students always bring too much stuff. It never fails, too much stuff. And that's for sure. You will notice that like senior year, they don't want to bring anything out. They're like, nope, I don't need anything. I'm good. I need one bag. It just keeps, and it comes with territory. So we know that. This is us. Follow us on social media. You see a lot of exciting, you get to meet the student leaders that will welcome students this summer. We have about close to 40 of them they'll be getting their training already for the summer. That's how intentional we are. And also you can get to see, maybe my sophomore year I want to do that. We want students to become those orientation leaders. So I'm going to stop there and answer questions. questions, because I believe that you have questions. So, any of you on your student experience? There's a hand up here.
So for the guide to is there like those videos? Like I just confused on
So guide to you is there is video, there's reading material, and you take it at your pace. There's some welcome videos for like your dean, the dean of your college have welcome videos to the students. So it's guided to you. There is some assessment for comprehension, but it's not a test. We are not looking for you to have 100 or an A or assess your readiness for college. It's really more of information based. So there's a vignettes, there's not a lot of reading. We don't want you to spend hours and hours reading. It's more like interactive process for the university. Other question, there's a hand here and here. We do have some sessions that we will say this is for this college. May 1st, when the registration opens, it will be, I'll be available. Have a hand with that.
The other things they talked about the RAP program and other like first year seminar and stuff. When do they find out about that? Is that through the orientation process that they talk about that, or?
Yeah, it's all folded. Everything that a new student has to do is folded into one place. So the next they do the newsletter. We try to make sure that it's not students trying to figure out which department is doing what. It's all in one place. The housing application, the RAP application, health insurance paperwork, all of that stuff is built into one program so that you engage with one thing. You have a question here?
Do you have the dates yet for that move-in date and activities and how many have to do with that is?
We will announce that shortly.
Okay.
So you mentioned housing. Do you have a date you have to have a roommate idea? Because that's like this, when you have a deadline to choose a roommate.
I want to say we're looking at usually people July. So students get to identify like here's the person I want to live with or not. There is a lot of that's happening in the class of 2028 Instagram. So a lot of students meet their roommate that way. But some students also meet roommate during the orientation program. Yeah, there is enough time. Most of the students will get housed with the person they pick. That's my experience with the housing. Any other hands? Yes.
I couldn't find the new student orientation transitions examination.
Ooh, I'm going to get it in trouble. So if you look for new students, of course, I have my phone, have my Instagram in there. You just looked it up and you couldn't find it?
Yeah, I put it in the app.
I see why they wrote it wrong. It's NSOT. So UMass NSOT. I'll make sure I text them right after this. Any other questions? It's switched. They put too much UMass there. That's the exciting they have for UMass. But it's UMass NSOT. And for families, there is the UMass Parent Facebook, but there's also a page that is managed by our Family Advisory Board that is family to family. So we don't manage that page, it's just the families, volunteers manage that page. It's an incredible resource for families. I'll be around for a few minutes if you have questions that is more personal. Feel free to ask, and congratulations again, and hope I get to welcome you to UMass.